physical brutality. Do use clout for their salary. On this beat, do also battery. Satisfactory on this masterpiece. This nigga go hard in the main event of the card. My inferno leave him charred. Then your fin just like a shark. Gotta live when the pen hit the paper. Unleashing all that data. I major, you're not major. Touch paper like erasers. The villain in the movie, bruise these mookies. That's my duty. Living in a loose sleep, that's my Uzi. Got your floozies and jacuzzis. Don't even step to my warpath. I make you take a gore bath. Then mayhem, you don't want that. My ops will be my doormat. Plain and simple, you're not ready. How I know your palms are sweaty. You are nervous and your worthless voices kick. You serve no purpose. I am lit, you are whack. All your tracks is ass crack. Wrap it up, take it back. You are done, take a nap. There's the weak, there's the strong. If you weak, we can't get along. You will fail, might as well submit. Better make way, I'm the juggernaut, bitch. There's the weak, there's the strong. If you weak, we can't get along. You will fail, might as well submit. Better make way, I'm the juggernaut, bitch. I just grabbed him, can't get away. Now he wish he had a better day. Now you hear you all my prey. Stop stealing from proteges. Want the fade really quick. Better quit the foolishness. Ignorance is always bliss. When you're clueless, I am pissed. Laughing in the face of fear. Danger in the atmosphere. For my victims well aware. Ain't no fucking joking here. Feel the rush, it makes me spaz. When I'm smoking on that gas. Your chick I'm not really liking. Psycho crush that bitch like bison. Poppity pop pop. I'm a titan. And drinking like a Viking. This beat is real enticing. I'm enlightened like a giant. I am lit. You are whack. All your tracks is ass crack. Wrap it up, take it back. You were done, take a nap. I am lit, you are whack. All your tracks is ass crack. Wrap it up, take it back. You were done, take a nap. There's the weak, there's the strong. If you're weak, we can't get along. You will fail, might as well submit. Better make way, I'm the juggernaut, bitch. There's the weak, there's the strong. If you weak, we can't get along. You will fail, might as well submit. Better make way, I'm the juggernaut, bitch. Better make way, I'm the juggernaut, bitch. Better make way, I'm the juggernaut, bitch. There's a weak, there's a strong. Better make way, I'm the juggernaut, bitch. Better make way, I'm the juggernaut, bitch. Better make way, I'm the juggernaut, bitch. There's the weak, there's the strong. I'm the juggernaut, you bitch, you bitch, you bitch.
You already know what time it is. We in the business of hurt. What's happening?
Yeah, it's time to shine. Yeah, it's time to grind. I'ma take anything that is gonna be mine. I'ma hurt anybody trying to cross that line. I'ma hurt anybody for not paying on time. Man, they ain't hearing me. Hold on. Yeah, it's time to shine. Yeah, it's time to grind. I'ma take anything that is gonna be mine. I'ma hurt anybody trying to cross that line. I'ma hurt anybody for not paying on time. But we come on the scene, y'all better respect us. We play chess to hurt. We don't play no checkers. We get paid to hurt people. Y'all about to witness, cause we are the hurt business. Yeah, you already know who's coming. If you're scared to get hurt, you better start running. Run up, get done up with a spirit like Lashley. Get balled up like MVP, don't add me. Either pay dirt, cause it's all about Benjamin. Upgrade to platinum, thank God for excellence. Don't make Alexander check y'all with a lumbar. Might as well tap out a submission, on bar. Wait a minute, rewind that back. Don't make Alexander check y'all with a lumbar. Might as well tap out a submission, on bar. Or get locked in a hurt lock, get jacked up. Wanna do business with us? Nah, back up. This is grown business, we will hurt you with our suits on. Put the work in and tend to be very hands-on. Pay us and go let the losers keep losing. All I gotta say is business is booming. Yeah, it's time to shine. Yeah, it's time to grind. I'ma take anything that is gonna be mine. I'ma hurt anybody trying to cross that line. I'ma hurt anybody for not paying on time. Man, they ain't hearing me. Hold on. Yeah, it's time to shine. Yeah, it's time to grind. I'ma take anything that is gonna be mine. I'ma hurt anybody trying to cross that line. I'ma hurt anybody for not paying on time. But we come on the scene, y'all better respect us. We play chess to hurt, we don't play no checkers. We get paid to hurt people, y'all about to witness, cause we are the hurt business.
I try to hurt lock till his heart stop. Super kick to the face, then his head pop. I be the MVP, people envy me. I got a spirit waiting for my enemy. All the belts we taking, these chicks see the money we making. Get the big bag, the odds been mad. Put your body in Lashley chin bag. Snatch up gold, smack up foes. Handsome, we fresh head to toe. Telemeters for my troops. You wanna choose? Ego boost. My job to hurt people. You're feeble. Get jackknife like Diesel. Full Nelson, break both arms. Use them as my good luck charm. Wine and cheese at Tattalias. Wash you up in my arena. Fold you up just like a pizza.
Yeah, it's time to shine. Yeah, it's time to grind. I'ma take anything that is gonna be mine. I'ma hurt anybody trying to cross that line. I'ma hurt anybody for not paying on time. Man, they ain't hearing me. Hold on. Yeah, it's time to shine. Yeah, it's time to grind. I'ma take anything that is gonna be mine. I'ma hurt anybody trying to cross that line. I'ma hurt anybody for not paying on time. But we come on the scene, y'all better respect us. We play chess to hurt. We don't play no checkers. We get paid to hurt people. Y'all about to witness, cause we are the hurt business.
1 2 1 2. Let's get to it, B. Double or nothing to become king or queen of the ring. You know, I mixed it up a little bit when it came to this episode because we're gonna cover the king and queen of the ring, and we're also gonna cover double or nothing. That's gonna be this weekend. This is the first. I don't think we ever covered a PLE and a pay-per-view on one show, you know, given the fact that those events is coming up this weekend. So we got a lot to talk about, B. Black Star was good. Yeah, 11 matches. This dude is bugged. I'm going to drop that link, though. I'm going to drop it early. $11 matches. We're going to talk about it. We're also going to talk about SmackDown being in Saudi. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, though, B. You already know when I open up the floodgates, ain't nobody pulling up until I see those thumbs up. But in the meantime, in between time, I see you, Black Star. Let me talk about this day in wrestling history real quick.
It was good, he said, man.
What's going on? I'm about to talk about this day in wrestling history real quick.
Go ahead.
Let me see. Wow. I think today is the day. According to TJR Wrestling, today is the day when Vince Sr. had passed. He was 69 years old from pancreatic cancer in 1984. And, you know, of course, you know, in 99, the day after his tragic death during the Over the Edge pay-per-view, WWE presented a Raw special titled Raw's Owen, dedicated to Hart's memory. The show featured a number of non-storyline bouts, but was built around tributes and stories from Owen and friends and colleagues.
That was probably one of the best Raws that they ever made.
Man. There's not much news when it comes to this day in wrestling history, but that was like the main ones. And it's Alberto Del Rito's birthday today.
Alberto the dipshit.
We miss you, Owen, man. It sucks, man. We really miss you. Like, Owen would have been like in his early 50s now if he was still with us.
And just imagine Owen as a scout or
even
a teacher. in wrestling. Like, that would have been amazing.
I think he still would have been wrestling. I
You think
think he
so?
would have been. I think he would have been doing both.
Huh.
I
Okay.
think he would have been an agent, a trainer, and you know what? I don't know. I take that back because even though he loved wrestling, he loved being home with his family even more.
Yeah, because like I think Toph, if I'm not mistaken, said that Owen was about to quit.
Yeah, he's right. Yo, it
Walking
sound mad crazy in the background though. Like it sound like you at a party or something.
Oh no! That's my mom's over and she's watching Nigerian films. So yeah, so that's the talking in the background. Plus, I'm watching basketball.
Yeah, it just sound a little too loud because I can hear everything through the headset. It sounds loud.
Like, all right, let me close the door. Let me see if you can.
Yeah,
Can you still hear it?
a little bit, but not as much as from before.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, B got King and Queen of the ring tomorrow in Saudi Arabia.
La la.
They all covered up. The females are covered up. It's it's like why are we? I understand for religious purposes, but come on,
I got to retire that.
like they're acting like. Well, let me see. Would you say WWE women, when it comes to their outfits or whatever, their wrestling gear, do they look that crazy for them to be covering up? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
is it really that
Jade.
serious? Yeah, Jay. Yeah. Other than Jay, Jay loved to be naked.
I think that's it. Just Jade.
Right.
Yep. Jade and Tiffany Stratton. I think that's it. Yeah. But oh my goodness, just the stupidity that was going on
Well, what's up?
these past couple of days.
Well, what
Like,
happened?
okay, like you heard about like Ryan Garcia testing positive for steroids, right?
Yeah.
For the second time. Now,
Oh, well, I thought it was just only the first time.
no. They tested the B sample. The B sample came up positive, but that's nothing new.
Yeah.
But they said like, they took a hair sample and the hair sample came up negative. I was like, you stupid motherfuckers! Unless you're smoking what he's taking, it's not gonna come up in your hair.
Virgo Bay.
Like, can you be impossibly that stupid for you to think the steroids is in your hair? No, it's not.
Well, can it? Who knows? Because you do inject it in your system, and who knows?
No, like it's in your blood, but
Yeah.
by how he took it was that he injected like a little amount. It's called microdosing.
Oh, yeah.
So you inject like a little amount for it, so your test will be undetectable. What happened was that at the time that he took it, which was probably like the day before, for it to come up on your system, for him to be injected with it, he was losing weight. So what the steroid does is that it stays in your fat cells. It doesn't like it burns away your fat cells, so you can be bigger, but yet stay at the same weight that you're at, basically.
Got you.
And he lost weight, so it showed up in his system, because the only thing that's going to be left is the steroid,
Right.
basically. So that's how he got caught. And And there were two massive clues to let you know what the hell was going on. Clue number one was that he came up 3.5 pounds overweight. When you're 3.5 pounds overweight, and the guy that you're facing is at weight, that's a massive difference.
Really?
Yeah,
Only 3.5 pounds?
Yeah. That's a massive difference because you're adding more weight on top of it. So essentially, you're fighting at 140. You're 143. And by the time you rehydrate, you're going to be like, what, 149, maybe 150?
Yeah, okay.
So it's like a massive difference. Two, did you see how big that motherfucker was?
Whoa.
Fight?
Ballet.
What a ballet.
The enforcer.
That
ballet was goody.
That motherfucker looked like the Incredible fucking Hulk. At the time of the fight, at the time of the weigh-in. There's no possible way in fucking hell that's natural.
I've seen like pictures or whatever. I ain't see the actual video of it.
No, the motherfucker looked fucking huge compared to how he looks like normally when he drains himself, when he loses weight. And now they're saying like, oh, he's gonna fight at 154. He's gonna get his ass whooped at 154. Are you fucking kidding me? And then he said, which is just Hall of Fame stupid.
What?
He said that the reason why he tested positive is because they didn't want it. They don't want a Mexican on top. Now,
whoa.
Let's break this down very, very slowly, so the morons who are his fans can listen. He said this at a Canelo Alvarez fight. Mind you, Canelo Alvarez is Mexican.
Exactly.
He is the number two pound for pound fighter in the world. So essentially, he's on top. A given win or a given loss, he's on top. The person that he fought was another Mexican. The person who's the number one contender at a division below his is another Mexican. What are you saying? They don't want a Mexican on top. If you don't shut your bitch ass up. I mean,
yeah, it's been a long time since I've been that invested in boxing. Like I just be I'm more of a casual now when it comes to boxing. So this is news to me.
Like I grew up in the 90s.
You already know, B. Yeah, whatever happened to the Klitschko's? Like, I remember they were trying to.
They retired.
Yeah, I guess.
I think they lost to Anthony Joshua and they lost to Tyson Fury.
Oh, word! I didn't even know they fought Tyson Fury. Both of them have fought Tyson Fury.
No. I think of Vladimir, or is it? Yeah. Vladimir fought Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua. The other one already retired.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
But Vladimir fought Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua lost to both and retired after he lost to Tyson Fury. But again,
okay,
neither here nor there. But for Garcia to say that Hall of Fame stupid bullshit, I really want to get invested. I mean, like he's not going to drain himself anymore and fight at 140. To me, he should be suspended for 2 years automatically. If you're taking steroids at a combat sport, you should be suspended 2 years.
Well, all them motherfuckers do that shit to a certain extent. Just like what you said, they switch up with the dosages so they won't look so they can't see it when it comes to the blood testing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
you know, it's all about the dosage.
Like to me, like it's an automatic 2 years. First time, 2 years gone. And then if you get caught
that's a long time though. 2 years. That's a long time.
Like I give a shit. Then if you're suspended a second time, then that's life. You're done. that's ball game over. Because when you watch boxing, you want everything to be on the up and up. And essentially what some of these people
goes
are
in
doing,
any combat sport, of course.
Yeah. Like you want everything to be on the up and up. Like the last time I heard cheating like this was when Antonio Margarito had plaster, which makes, that's what they put on cast.
Yeah.
To make your fist hard. Pause.
Right.
But like he did that to face Sugar Shane Mosley. Sugar Shane Mosley found out about it and proceeded to whoop his ass. I don't think the fight lasted like the 8th round that night. But that's another thing. How do we like for example, like let's say Riddick Bowe is facing Mike Tyson, and it comes out that Riddick Bowe tested positive for steroids. Nobody found out about it until 2 days later. Which means if a person out of nowhere decides the fight's not going to happen, something happened backstage, we're not going to find out until 2 days later. And nobody else is going to find out until 2 days later. Like, hey, he tested positive. So he's going to take all this criticism, all this adversity.
Yeah.
For 2 straight days. Everybody calling him a pussy. Everybody calling him this. Everybody calling him that.
Right.
So I understand why Devin Haney didn't want to cancel the fight. One, for Garcia being 3 pounds over, and 2, for the steroids. So again, I understand that. I think it's stupid, but I understand it. Essentially, you know.
Okay.
And like a lot of people say, like, "Oh, everybody's on steroids. Oh, check."
Yeah, because it's the truth, though. It's like you said it yourself. It's all about the doses. Everybody got,
No. Like, you're absolutely right.
And there are certain steroids that's not illegal. You know what I'm saying? Not all steroids are illegal.
The people go like, "Oh, you saying?" Oh,
they called him a Gussie. What the fuck?
Oh, Usain Bolt, he was on steroids. I was like, I doubt that very seriously. Because when he ran, I think he ran like a 9.3 or a 9. No, like it was a 9.1 when he broke the 100 record. When he ran a 9.1, essentially he was in his prime. I think he was like 23 or 24 at the time that he ran a 9.1, and I think he ran like a 19 flat in the 200. So essentially, he was in his prime. That's the fastest you'll ever be. Is in the prime of your career.
But let's get back to the topic at hand. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Did you? Oh yeah, SmackDown ain't come on. Matter of fact, you should have watched SmackDown because it's on pre-recorded, right? This ain't a live SmackDown.
Yeah, but there's no way they're gonna put it on at 9:00 in the morning.
Yeah, like Nia advanced to the finals and Randy Orton advanced to the finals of the king and queen of the tournament of the thingies.
I like the announcement that Triple H made saying that a title shot is going to be online, which essentially throws everything out of whack, basically.
A little bit, yeah.
Because like I think it's going to be Randy versus Cody, no matter what happens.
Nah. Gunther is winning, B.
Yeah, Gunther's gonna win, but it's gonna be Cody versus.
Yeah, because Cody's supposed to be on SmackDown, right?
Yeah. So it's going to be Cody versus Randy no matter what, and then it's going to be Randy. Scott Steiner.
He's fat.
He's fat.
Why don't you do
it
with that bit?
I did this for TKO.
Oh God, that's the very picture from that promo too. That's what makes it perfect.
Nah, yo. Now that the roundtable is here, before we continue on, yo, I got some great news, B. Believe it or not, your boy is finally a high school graduate, B.
Oh, congratulations.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Good shit,
B.
man. Good shit.
I'm gonna get my diploma, B.
All right.
I'm gonna get my diploma. I just wanted to share the news with you guys too, because you already know, like, we've been chopping it up so much. And I figure, like, why not? You know what I mean? Share some positive news with the guys.
Like I was about to. That's great news. Wonderful news.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Ballet. Thank you, Virgo. Thank you.
Yeah, man, that's great. It's never too late. That shit's humbling sometimes because I remember I didn't want to go to summer school one time. I had to make up a class, and I remember when it was like a math class or something. When I took the class, I got there early, and the first person in there was like this dude who was like, he was like 45, 46, 47.
Yeah.
And you know how it is, like when you're a teenager.
Exactly, was the teacher, yeah.
You just assume he was the teacher, and it turned out like no, he wasn't a teacher. He was a student who didn't finish years prior because he had a kid. He had to do the whole dad thing, so he never had time to finish. So we shook hands, and I sat right next to him, and it was weird because since he was my senior in age, I kept referring to him as Mr. Williams. That was his last name, but he insisted on me calling him his first name, which was Mark. And I thought that was kind of weird calling him Mark because it was like he was so much older than me. But he was like, nah, B. He was like, nah, because, it didn't matter. We were all the same. And I was like, yeah, you know what? You're right. So,
That's that Southern hospitality in you right there.
Right.
I remember my senior year in high school. And like there was this dude that like always made fun of me because I had a massive stuttering problem. It's a lot better now.
Yeah, it has gotten a lot better. I remember when you had first pulled up. You was, but you definitely. I'm proud of you, my guy. You definitely stepped it up big time.
Honestly, doing radio podcasting is actually good because it's a good way to get over that fear and improve your speech.
But I had like a massive stuttering problem, and like he always made fun of me, right? And like one day, I just I think it was the day before it was the day of high school graduation. Like I was walking around just saying goodbye to everybody, and like I saw him. He was in one of my classes. I was like, "Yo, what is he doing here?" They said, "Oh, he didn't pass." I was like, "Oh, really?" It's like, "Yeah." And like I went to make fun of him so bad, but I was like, "Nah, that's really petty of me." So I walked up to him. I just said, like, "Yo, I'm sorry, man." They said, like, "Why are you being so nice to me?" I was like, "Because it's the right thing to do. It's never too late to never too late to do the right thing."
Definitely.
Hey man, well you're a better person than me. I would have laughed my ass off if I was you.
I went to so bad. The pettiness in me was rising. Like, nah.
Hey, move.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Virgo said she would have clowned.
Now, if it was me today, oh yeah, I would have made fun of him for at least 5 minutes.
Actually, this is a good segue too. I could be wrong. Maybe she's gotten her shit together, and I'm not judging or anything, but last I checked, I'm pretty sure Liv Morgan never finished either. I think something happened in her personal life. Maybe she got her shit together. I don't know. I mean, she's a WWE superstar, but hey man, you never know. People have goals, you know.
Like one of the women from NXT. Like she barely graduated high school and went straight to wrestling school. I was like, shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's like 80% of the women's roster on NXT. But yeah,
I think this is my first time telling this story here. I actually went to school with Velvet Sky because Velvet Sky, she never finished either. That was why she quit.
wow.
She quit to go back to school.
Oh, Valhalla.
How many times did you stare at her ass?
What? Oh,
He's bad, Ballet. He's bad.
I'm stupid.
I was like immune to it after Mike Tenay and Taz saying, "Let the pigeons loose" every single week against
Oh
Carolina
my
for a while.
goodness.
No, Taz said that.
Lord. I don't know who came up with that, but that shit was overkill.
He was trying his best to get that shit over. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is equivalent to it's Wednesday night. You know what that means? It's equivalent to that corny shit.
Nah, Taz's
really
best
isn't.
Taz's
It
best
really
call. Taz's best call was, "Whoa, here comes the pain."
That's pain.
You
Yeah.
knew-
Nah,
you
like
knew
yeah, that was a good call.
That was
you
a
knew
good
an Ashwood was coming. You knew it.
At least
But let
it
the
really,
bitches lose. The fuck out of here with that goofy shit.
No, he actually has an underrated one too. Every time old school Brock would go for the F5, he would always sell it like he was about to sneeze. Like, here it comes, Cole. Here it comes. F5, F5. That's how he used to do it.
but like there are some songs like there's some themes that are fucking awesome. Like I was sitting back yesterday and like I was listening to the themes and I was all like, my gosh, like the $1 Million Man theme was a work of fucking art.
Go.
Know who has an underrated theme? Fucking Curtis Axel.
I haven't heard his in a while. Wait, that was the remix of Mr. Perfect's theme, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good theme. Yeah, it was good.
Like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I thought an underrated theme to me was Maven's theme. I ain't gonna hold you. That beginning.
I haven't
with
heard
that
in a while though.
Pretty
Yeah,
hard.
the person who had like the hardest theme, the shit was like way too fucking hard for him. Of all people, fucking Billy Kidman, his theme was like absurd.
Oh, I liked it.
Oh my god, bro!
His
Yeah.
WCW and his WWE theme was nice. Those were
Right.
nice ones.
Oh, that's...
Really him?
Wait, who?
Billy Kidman's.
Oh, Billy Kidman's themes was good. I liked it.
Right.
Like another underrated theme was like I didn't like Bobby Roode's theme, WWE theme.
The Glorious theme.
Glorious?
Yeah.
That gets annoying after a while.
Oh, okay. I actually prefer. I said this before. I prefer his TNA themes. Like Glorious was fine, but his TNA, he has some bangers in TNA. He has some good music there too.
But all of Samoa Joe's themes, they all are probably like Joe never had a bad theme.
Yeah, Joe's a fan of the culture. Every one of Joe's songs, legitimately, like in a time machine. If you were to go back to like 106 in Park and like 2003, 2004, you could have heard any of Joe's themes on like 106 in Park, and it would have fit. It would have fit perfectly.
Like ROH was the champ is here. I was like, what?
What's good, Dynasty?
They're like, what? You gave that to Joe? I was like, why did Joe always have the nice music?
Ezekiel Jackson also had like a pretty hard theme. His was really hard.
I don't remember Ezekiel Jackson's theme.
Me neither.
What?
No,
Pure
YouTube.
Domination? Talk about that one?
Yeah. It was good. It was really good. It was too good for him. So
The Domination theme when he was in ECW. Talking about that one, right?
yeah. You remember how it went, Sam? It was like
I really don't remember.
No, some people said
Let me find it. Hold on.
I gotta look that up.
Yeah, it was good. It sampled the old Bad Blood theme they used to do back in the day. It was like da-na-na, 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 da-na-na. It was good. It had like beats and everything.
And I didn't know that.
It sucks he ain't get to defend the ECW championship.
Yeah, that part. Yeah. Okay, I found it.
But then again, though, that ECW title was garbage, though. I ain't gonna lie. It should look like a giant piece of a giant metal lunch tray that they just melted.
I liked it though. I like the gray and silver championship.
Metal lunch trays they served in high school. That's what that shit looked like.
They say it looked like a sectional Rikers Island lunch tray.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I told you it's hard.
Yeah, domination. Oh, the domination. Oh, yeah, okay, I remember that.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard. It was great.
That domination thing. Yeah, that was good.
It was too good. Yeah.
Nah,
we need to bring that back. Give it a. I don't know what the music situation is for that other dude. What's that guy that y'all talked about? The one on NXT?
Oh, Obafemi.
Oh,
give it to him. Give that shit to him.
Oh yeah, that would work. That would work.
Probably, but they already got a chant for Obafemi now.
Don't give a shit. Give him that.
Nah, yo. What you said, TKO? Go ahead.
Nah, I was just gonna say Obafemi is a little bit over now. I don't wait to change his music now.
I'm telling you, Obafemi, wait till he comes to the main roster. I wouldn't even rush that shit. Pause. Like, have him show up in the main roster, like in a fall or something. Next fall.
Him versus Wesley. That's going to be match of the night at the Apex.
Wesley's another one. Like, you know what? Like I was saying from before, I don't think Wesley should go to the main roster before winning the NXT championship. I think he deserves a run with the NXT championship.
I'm being honest, I don't think Wesley will fit on the main roster at all.
Yeah, I agree.
Him on a tag team would be good though.
Maybe in a tag team. Yeah, he could probably be in a tag team. Other than that dude's gonna be on WWE Speed.
Right.
What about him and let me try and think here. What about him and Trick? That might work.
That's
Trick is already. Mate, do you really want to put Trick back in a tag team now?
Yeah, Trick is good by itself. Like, aren't they teasing him and Lash Legend to end up clicking up or something like that?
They already do it in real life.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I know that, but are they doing that?
Yeah, they're having that storyline. Yeah.
The only thing I hate about it is the fact that Noam Dar is getting the first title shot.
Alicia
That
Fox.
dude is fucking trash. Why does he still have the job? I fucking hate that culture vulture. Fuck him. Oh my god, he's so bad.
Yeah, I get a lot. I don't. Now, you want to talk about not seeing it in somebody? Noam Dar. There you go. I don't see it either. I never seen it.
I saw him. I had the pleasure or displeasure, depending who you talk to, of seeing him perform live at a live event. I'll never forget it too. I'll never forget it was a live event for WWE, but they had like NXT in a dark match and shit. And the dark match was it was him against Cedric. You remember when they were doing that stupid story where he was dating Alicia Fox, or he started Alicia Fox. It was so stupid, right? Yeah. So they're in the ring, right? And they're working like a decent 10-minute match or whatever, because it's a live event, because on TV, that shit would not go 10 minutes. It would have gone 2 minutes or whatever. Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, the whole match, he's working on Cedric's left arm. So it's all right, they're trying to tell a story. And then he just no-sells the arm that he was the whole he was doing arm bars and submissions. He was trying to get Cedric to tap out. But then it was at the 7-minute mark, he just forgot and he just started doing spot. And I was like, what the fuck is this dude doing? And then the finish was Alicia Fox getting on the apron to distract the ref, which then allowed him to hit his finish on Cedric, and he won the match. And I was like, what was the point of working on his arm then? What was that? It wasn't good.
The biggest disservice to Noam Dar was what NXT UK disbanding.
Then they he worked some match of the Pete Dunne dude on the newer NXT. He was trying to do some type of MMA gimmick, and I'm like, all right, I could go with it. And I'm not even going to pretend to understand what the rules were, but they were trying to book it like it was MMA shit. And there's a spot
that prestigious cup, the prestigious cup.
Heritage Cup thing.
Yeah,
right. There was a spot in the match where Pete Dunne was like on top of him, and he was just like stomping him, punching him. I swear to God, for like 2 minutes straight. Now, as somebody who doesn't fuck with the UFC, even I know like there's ref stoppage. Like if you're in the UFC MMA and if your back is against the cage and someone's just kicking you and punching you and you're not doing it, like you have to respond.
The ref's
you
gonna
have
jump
to defend yourself. Yeah. So this dude he's just punching him, and then he just fucking no sells it, and he puts Pete Dunne in a small roll up and he beats him. I was like, this dude is trash. Like, why does he still have a job? Like,
the match that is going to hit probably the hardest. In that NXT pay-per-view or PLE in the Apex Center is going to be Lola Vice versus Shayna Baszler. That is going to be good.
I never heard of Lola Vice before.
Lola Vice is she's this big booty Latina MMA chick.
Supermodel, yeah.
Fat asses.
Yeah. She's fucking hot, but she's actually pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. Somewhat.
And that match, that NXT Underground match, that match is going to be, especially if they use the Octagon for that match.
I actually seen
Dynasty was asking you a question, so excuse me, TK. Dynasty was asking Toph a question. That belt that Moose had in TNA.
Well, you talking about like when he brought back the old TNA belt and said he was the world champion when he wasn't? Are you talking about that?
No. Like it was one where it was like rounds. Like it had
God.
That one.
I
forgot what that one was called.
Wasn't it that goof?
That I remember. I know what belt you're talking about. That used to be. They used.
It's called the fuck off. Let's call the fuck off.
Now hold on, wait, chill. What was the name of that shit again?
You're talking about the belt that had like you're talking about the belt that had like the 3 judges and shit, right?
Yeah, it was like they was going by points or some.
I forgot what the belt was called, but yeah, that's
was it called a global? Not the global.
It was something I can't remember.
Oh man, I hate
that.
That
was it called the
when they were using that belt, that was when they fell off.
No,
that was when they were like on they were like on Pop TV by that point.
Yeah, they was on Pop TV, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't called the
TV.
Oh, wait a minute.
No, it wasn't the TV title. Nah, damn. What the?
No, see, I can't remember. It changed belt. It changed names so many times. I can't remember. It'll pop.
Chad, help us out, Chad. But in the meantime, between time, like let's move on because that's just gonna drive me crazy if I don't figure that shit out. So I'm just gonna.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'm looking it up too.
Well, I know we got to do 2
Impact Grand Championship. That's what it was called.
Thank you. Impact Grand Championship.
What was the name of it again?
Impact Grand Championship.
Yeah.
They kept changing the name. First, it was the Legends belt, which was a belt they made specifically for Booker. Then they made it the television title, which it just should have stayed. Then it became the global title. Then it became the international title. Then it became the TV title again. Then they got rid of it. Then they brought it back as the Grand Championship, which, like, it was stupid. Yeah. And the thing about it was actually a good-looking belt, too. It wasn't an ugly belt, but nobody gave a fuck about it because they kept changing the name. So,
when Booker introduced it, was probably the funniest shit ever.
Go ahead, TK. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, they all did. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that shit. I'm glad they got rid of that shit. That shit was terrible.
So Henny God said Christian, Matt Hardy, Mark Henry, Bobby Lashley, and Jack Swagger has some dope ECW title runs.
Too bad nobody watched any second of that shit.
Nah, you bugging. I watched
it. I said the story before. Like, I told the story before.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Mark Henry had a real good ECW heavyweight champion run.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Did you watch any of Christian's title run?
I watched the whole thing.
Me too. I watched I watched WWE ECW. I did.
Yeah, I think this is my first time telling the story here on the Roundtable. When that happened, I was living in a dorm at the time, and we couldn't afford USA or whatever the fuck SmackDown was on at the time. But we had Sci-Fi. So ECW was how I kept up with WWE at the time, and I watched. It was just an hour show. It was a good show. The only problem with the show was the name. It wasn't ECW. If that had been called anything else, people wouldn't have shot on it. But
it would have worked.
They called it ECW.
It would have worked. Smitty Deuces, what it do though? Shots go out to Canada, B.
Yeah, but I stand by what I said. That ECW title was horrible looking.
Oh yeah, for sure. ECW back then was like Ring of Honor now. Like AEW will do a Dynamite taping, and they'll film like Ring of Honor like after Dynamite, and like nobody gives a fuck. They would film like ECW like after SmackDown, and like nobody would give a fuck. Nobody gave it a chance.
I tried to watch Ring of Honor. I think it was on Wednesday, or no, like it was on Tuesday, and I fell asleep probably 5 minutes in.
Like I remember they had that back-to-back shit on Destination America. They had TNA, then they played Ring of Honor. I ain't gonna lie, for a wrestling fan, that's awesome. But when it comes to business, I would be like, if I was either Ring of Honor or TNA, I'll be at Destination America. Like, yo, what's up with time y'all on? Like, what are y'all doing?
That's when you knew TNA was in trouble right there, when they had to share a network with Ring of Honor. That
yo, what the fuck are y'all doing?
that would have been unheard of, like in the 2000s. So,
Ring of Honor, like especially in the Seth Rollins, Seth Rollins,
stupid.
Like in the Seth Rollins, Kevin Steen era, was probably the best wrestling.
Oh, for sure. I was watching Ring of Honor. I was watching Ring of Honor in like the early to mid 2010s, where it was like Steen, Generico, Cole, Briscoe, Lethal, Elgin,
Adam Cole, baby.
And then like the New Japan relationship first started, so I was introduced to guys like Nakamura, Tanahashi, Okada. Those were like their prime years, because then NXT blew up.
Like there was a segment where like Nakamura was facing Steen, and like Nakamura did that shake rattle, shake rattle thing that he does in the corner, and then Kevin Owens caught his foot, brought it back down, and said no.
But yeah, B, like let's get to the meat and potatoes pause.
All right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we got a pay-per-view and a PLE to talk about tonight. You know what I'm saying? We got King and Queen of the Ring. We got Double or Nothing. We got Darby Allin coming through with a fucking flamethrower. I'm not gonna lie.
He wants to die.
Yo, I always talk a lot of shit about Darby Allin, but him doing that, I'm going there. That shit was badass. That was badass.
He wants to die.
I like that.
Darby Allin is fucking nuts. I don't care what no one says.
He makes
Jeff Hardy look sane.
Fuck crack. He must be on speed.
That says a lot.
That motherfucker's on Creed, crack, and speed.
And
Yo Dynasty. Braden Walker is a WWE Hall of Famer.
Braden Walker.
Knock. Who's there? Braden Walker.
That's when his career died.
I remember when people said he was going to be better than James Storm.
Yeah.
Walker?
Yeah. That was like, it's like, remember, they was pushing him more than James Storm when AMW first came out. He was supposed to be the star of the tag team.
Yeah.
Bro, man. I'm
he
sorry.
Got a title spot during the weekly pay-per-view right here.
Man, I'm never gonna forgive TNA for never making James Storm and Christopher Daniels world champions.
I'll always give flowers to James Storm, man.
They did make James Storm a champion. He just lost it the very next night.
I will always give flowers to James Storm. He doesn't get enough credit. He still is. He's a great professional wrestler. He was marketable, good in the ring, good promo, could be a face, could be a heel, could do the tag team thing, had the beard thing going on. And he was the last professional wrestler that used a super kick as a legit finisher. And it was good. It was a good super kick. It wasn't Shawn Michaels super kick, but it was pretty good. It was a very good super kick. He never got that credit.
The next question. Do you think he fucked up massively by not taking the WWE job?
Well, you got long-term gain and you got short-term gain. As I understand it, NXT people at that time weren't making that much money. This is during the black and gold days when NXT was red hot.
Okay.
I think the only person who was really making any real money was Finn Balor, because he still was getting the revenue off the Bullet Club shit. But most of the NXT people really weren't making that much money. But Triple H his whole plan was, yeah, you're not going to be making much money now, but in the long run, when you eventually get the call to the main roster or you become established,
you're going to make a ton more.
You'll make a ton more. So he decided to choose TNA over WWE because TNA paid him more. Do I think he make the right decision?
DJ Gabriel.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Oh wow! Remember his finisher was the Shoryuken. I'm like, this dude ain't doing nowhere near no damn Shoryuken.
Yeah. Oh.
I forgot DJ Gabriel even existed.
Word. Oh man. I don't know what they thought they was doing with that. Like, they really thought that
Me
was
neither.
like, what the fuck? Did he even cut a promo?
Not
I think he did. I think he's from New Zealand, I believe.
They try to make a hip hop version of what's my dude name? Daz Wonderkin, Alex Wright.
Like, that's how Alicia Fox made her debut. She made her debut that night with DJ Gabriel.
I've said this several times too about Alex Wright. If you got a time machine and if you got Alex Wright from like 94, 95, and you put him in modern day wrestling, Alex Wright would be a world champion. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Alex Wright enters
what now?
Yes, right now.
Alex Wright,
what champion?
He would be NXT champion. He'd be the World Heavyweight champion. He would be a world champion.
Stop.
No, bro. No, he was tall, bro. He was a tall. The reason why he was a fucking curtain jerker in the 90s.
I will give you this. A mid-card champion, yeah, I can see that. Especially in AEW.
Nah, bro. You got to see the full picture. The reason why he was a curtain jerker in the 90s is because it was the 90s. Everybody was huge. You're not main eventing over Luger, Sting, Hogan, Austin, Rock, Triple H, Taker, Kane, Goldberg, DDP.
Yeah, the main event scene was ridiculous.
Right.
The main event scene was ridiculous.
Right, but compare the main event scene then to now. Like you have main eventers who are much smaller stature and size. Now, like in WWE, your main event top level guys is like Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Sami Zayn.
They're a lot skinnier.
Right. Alex Wright could easily. Alex Wright
Seth Rollins ain't no small dude though.
I know, but he's not towering over Alex Wright though. You know what I'm saying? See, nowadays you can count on your hand. You can count on your hand how many like big dudes there are like in WWE. Like in WWE, you got like Gunther, Priest, Lashley, like Otis. That's it. There's not that many big dudes.
Alex Wright's Enter Sandman moment was when Vince Russo walked through those doors in WCW and instantly made him Berlin. Oh, what the fuck was that?
Man, rest in peace to the Wall.
Berlin Wall. That's what.
Yeah, remember he had the Wall. Remember he went to TNA and he became Malice.
That's the Wall, brother. Okay, could fight 90,000 miles away. That's the Wall.
Apparently, Vince McMahon was because they used to do. I mean, at this point, WWE were obliterating them in the war, but it didn't matter. Raw was live every other week, and Nitro was live every week. And the story goes that when they did "That's the Raw, brother, that's the Raw," WWF was taped that week. And the story that Bruce Pritchard says is that Vince McMahon was actually watching Nitro and in his office, and they were watching the "That's the Wall" segment. And according to Bruce, Vince choked on like the drink that he was drinking, and he laughed his ass off. He thought that was the funniest shit he had ever seen. The Wall. It was the zoom out that got me.
But let's stop getting sidetracked. Let's get to these calls. What call y'all want to do first? Y'all want to do King and Queen of the Ring, or y'all want to do Double or Nothing? What y'all want to do first?
I mean, we might as well do King and Queen of the Ring since it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
No,
okay.
Well, yeah, and it's shorter.
So, y'all already got the call pulled up. Whoever got the call pulled up, just send it to me.
I already know what the card is.
Pull it up on the council Tron.
I got the card pulled up.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, put it in the messenger, and I'll just pull it up on the highly expensive Concentron over here.
$9.9 billion Concentron.
I'm telling you.
They just added a pre-show match to the card, so yeah.
Yeah, Jade and Bianca versus Candice LeRae and that Indy Hartwell, the Australian idiot.
What are they doing with Indy Hartwell though?
Don't give a shit.
Exactly. It's like, what are we doing here with Indy Hartwell? Yo, Shorty is just not it. Respectfully.
But I think they're both becoming heel, mainly because I think
I don't mind them being heels because I like them in the way. I'm not gonna hold you.
Like Index is coming back as
Bro, she ain't been over
since.
That was the last time she was over with Index.
Yes, Index, yeah.
Her as a heel with Candice is fine, but problem is no one cares.
Like Index's best, or Dexter Lumis's best.
This is a Wikipedia page, Toe.
Best rendition of him was when he was that stalker in TNA. Goodness gracious.
Oh man.
That stalker. I was sitting there, I was watching it, I was all like, oh good lord, they're not gonna do a stalker gimmick. They're doing a stalker gimmick, are they? And they did. I was like, oh, this is pretty good.
Jesus,
I'll pull it up. Let me see, because you sent me the Wikipedia page of the King of the Ring. Let me see.
Lyra would make a better queen, though, I think.
Nah, get the fuck out of here. She's not winning that
shit. Not beating Nia at all.
No. Like, I'm not saying that she's going to win. I didn't say that.
Yeah, the Wikipedia link was it was a link to the match card. That's what it was.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me try one more time. I was looking for the link too, but I couldn't find it. Let me see.
Yeah, when you click on this, it should take you directly to the match card.
Let me see.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. It's a wiki thing.
Yeah.
You have to scroll down and then click all the way to 2024.
I didn't say that. Nia Jack's gonna bonsai her to death.
All right, let's do this. The
Annihilator.
Like, might as well Nia just end all of her promos with bonsai.
I got it though. I got it right here. So I got it.
All right, I'll find the Double or Nothing card. 1 second.
I already got that. I already got that card pulled up.
The 19 match. The 19.
Like, yo, you see how these motherfuckers kept it short, sweet, to the point. 6 matches when it comes to King and Queen of the Ring. 6. This dude Tony Khan was like, nah, fuck that. I'ma double that shit.
These fans need their money's worth. The fuck? It's a fucking Sunday. We need work to go to work tomorrow morning.
Fuck work.
Fuck work.
I'm about to pull it up right now, yo. This shit crazy.
Thank God Monday's fucking Memorial Day. Every one of us would have been fucked.
I do gotta figure out a way to one day we gotta do a damn watch party for one of these AEW pay-per-views.
Fuck no, I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sleeping about 5 hours in.
And it's like, I get it. Like, all the matches are gonna be good.
It's gotta be when they get on fucking Max, and hopefully it'll be before this year is over.
I doubt that.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
No, it's got to be Max because the way it currently is with AEW, there's different ways to watch pay per views, and depending on how you watch it, even if we were to do a live stream during the show, everybody's feed would be drastically different. Like some feeds have issues. Like I've heard Bleacher Report fucks up a lot of their feeds. I don't use Bleacher Report though.
There's mad static coming from your end, Tove.
Okay, my bad.
Like I think TNT and TBS are gonna fuck them royally.
I don't know.
Because right now,
do you guys see the card though?
Yeah, we can see it. We see it.
Cool.
I already got my predictions.
Yeah, I got mine too.
So they're saying like, okay, as you can see in the legend, the match should be broadcast pre-show, just like what my guy TKO has said. This is going to be on the pre-show. Wow.
Yeah,
Bianca Belair is really going to be in the pre-show. This is like a first.
Well, that tag title match is going to be in the pre-show. So there you go.
Now that's crazy. Like, what are we doing with those belts? Like, it's and then y'all put it on the pre-show. Y'all supposed to make this shit look somewhat prominent or whatever. The first thing y'all do with them is put it on a fucking pre-show.
Nope, get fucked.
I mean, compared to the other matches on the card, what else is going to be on the pre-show?
I guess.
And plus, this gives the women more time to leave and get out of it.
But who you already know? We already know who's gonna win that match. So I'm
unanimous decision: Bianca and Jade.
Yeah,
exactly. They're not losing.
The match that I'm interested in is Gunther and Orton.
That's gonna be a fucking.
I want to know how Orton's gonna take those chops from Gunther, though.
Look at it as a compliment, Sandman. If you start the show, you set the tone for the show. So, that's how I'm looking at it.
That's true. I'll give you that.
Well, when it comes to that match,
I want to see how Orton takes those chops from Gunther. Though.
They better not lead off with Gunther and Randy.
I mean, you got to remember, Orton used to. I know we're not supposed to talk about him, but you got to remember, Orton worked with Benoit all the time, so he's very familiar with chops.
Oh, please, we can talk about Benoit here. He's a bitch ass nigga, but we can still talk about him.
Somebody's gonna get fucked. Randy Orton and Gunther better not get fucked. Pause.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I won't even be surprised if Orton wins because
he's not winning. It's gonna be a war. It's gonna be a fucking war. Like
it's happening either way.
You notice how Gunther he had a little scuffles during this King of the Ring tournament, but he mainly dominated. When it comes to tomorrow, Randy Orton's gonna beat the shit out this dude Gunther. I think Gunther's gonna really get fucked up tomorrow, big time. But he's gonna win.
I think this is setting up a triple threat. If Gunther wins, it's setting up a triple threat.
My question is, with who?
Y'all playing checkers. I'm playing chess. The real end game is Gunther versus Brett. Because I see what this fucking dude is doing.
Get out of here.
He's winning all his matches in different ways, just like Brett did, just to piss Brett off. Oh my god!
But he been doing that. Gunther been doing that. He always been doing his matches in different ways before Brett started yelling at the clouds.
Think about it. It's setting up a triple threat. If you think about it.
What's the triple?
Think about everybody who's involved, and you'll know who the triple threat is going to be. I want you to truly think about it.
Beyond goofy, right?
Yeah.
Yo, what it do though, my guy? My dude, the Black Heart in the building.
Might as well tell you because you guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys aren't gonna get it.
Are you trying to tell us that you believe in Joe Hendry? That's what you trying to tell us?
No.
You don't believe? You gotta believe in Joe Hendry. Come on now.
Kind of do. but it's going to be Drew versus Gunther versus Punk. It's the only way.
Gunther versus Punk.
Yeah,
you really trying to have Punk on the injured list. Punk can't do no damn triple threat. Like the most Punk could do now is nothing but singles matches, maybe a tag team match.
That will protect him though. If you do it the
Why
way
would it be a triple threat
that they do it now, you're protecting Punk.
But why would it be a triple threat between those three?
Drew hates both of them.
Well, according to Triple H's wording said the winner of the King of the Ring gets a world title shot.
Yeah,
specify a specific title. He said a world title. So Gunther could, in theory, challenge Cody or any world champion. He could challenge the NXT champion if he wanted to. So
yeah, because they know shit got a little convoluted. Because you got Bash pulling up. You got Bash and Clash. You got, what I'm saying, that's about to be this summer, and within like a span of 5 months.
You think Gunther's gonna beat Cody? Fuck no.
Are you saying he won't? You really see Cody beating Gunther?
It will be something interesting. They got a history.
It's a strong possibility. I think it's a strong possibility simply because we was talking about this when the draft was over. If you look at Raw, if you look at SmackDown, they Raw got the better deal. All the players on Raw. If you look at SmackDown, the only people that's really there for Cody to feud with is you got AJ. You already did that. You got Logan Paul. They're doing that now. That. You take them away.
They really wasted him and AJ. Like, I don't like how they did that.
I agree.
That was a complete waste. They could have fucking built on that shit for a good 3 months.
Well, after AJ and Logan Paul, all you have is Orton. You know, you got Cody Orton. You got Cody Owens. That's it.
Unless they run back Carmelo Hayes again.
I fucking guarantee you that The Rock is going to win next year's Rumble.
What they need to start building up Solo and start, but he's nowhere near ready for that shit.
It should have been him in the semifinals.
Well, the problem is Solo. So all the opportunities that the other guys of the Bloodline are getting should have been his.
True.
Exactly.
Especially
he should have been in the semifinals. Like I like how they presented Tama Tonga. Granted, I'm liking it. You know what I'm saying? The whole entrance, all that shit. But this should be this dude's solo spot. And it also makes me think about, again, remember this dude was on a fucking losing streak. You know what I mean? And now Tama Tonga should look at him like, okay, I've been doing my thing since I came to the company. I've been doing my thing. I'm looking more stronger than you. Why should I listen to what the fuck you got to say? You're nothing but a lackey to Roman Reigns.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, Tama Tonga has taken shots at Roman before he got at WWE.
Real quick, that whole bunghole promo that Tama did kind of ruined that whole entire thing.
Yeah,
that dude, Tama Tonga needs to lay off the caffeine. Good Lord.
He's different, though. I like that. He's different.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be like the most random only old school fans going to get this. I think there's a very good chance that Solo is going to get the demolition treatment. That's my big concern for him.
Let's move on, though.
All right.
You already know it's going to be Queen Nia. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah,
I ain't going to lie, though. Yeah, but I'm not going to lie, though. Yeah, Nia's going to win. But I'm not going to lie. The next match, Liv versus Becky, I'm curious about that.
It's going to be Liv, especially if Becky didn't resign. It's going to be Liv.
It's also going to be Liv.
I thought she did. Her and her husband have signed a new contract.
I know Seth did, but Becky didn't.
Yeah, rumors that they're close. They're close to a contract signing.
Yeah, but they not going nowhere. We know that.
Liv gotta win. I ain't gonna lie. Let's really be real. Liv gotta win because what is Becky Lynch really doing right now? She's just basically Lyra Valkyria's tutor.
They literally teasing that Dominic Mysterio is going to be involved with her in some kind of way. So
I'm here for it. Yeah, I like the tease. I like the tease. You know.
They're gonna have to wait till Rhea comes back to pull the trigger.
That's gonna make that feud even more better. That's gonna put her over as a baby face also when it comes to Rhea Ripley, because she's already somewhat a baby face. But having her come back and wanting to beat up Liv and Dominic, you know what I'm saying? Because Dominic basically now he fucking with Liv now, and Rhea's gonna they're gonna have a sympathetic role for Rhea, but she's still gonna be that badass.
I can honestly see that happening, but I could also see Dominic helping Liv and then turning on Liv when Rhea comes back.
Real quick, Dominic pulls hoes.
Clearly, dude, he married and he's still bagging hoes. That's crazy.
So, what do you think? Toph? Who do you think is gonna win that match between Liv and Lynch?
Knowing Toph, he probably don't care about either one of them.
You know me so well, TKO.
So let's move on.
If you have to pick, Toph, if you have to pick.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Go ahead.
I guess I'll pick Liv just so she can be on Chucky and get killed again. I guess that was kind of cool. I don't know.
Okay.
She was on that new show, Chucky.
Yeah, she did a cameo on Chucky where she got stabbed in the stomach. That's really it.
Sheesh. Anyways, fifth match.
Triple threat: Chad, Bronson Reed, and Sammy.
This is like the most interesting match out of the whole card. Tell you the truth.
I think the Creeds turn heel on Sammy.
I'm gonna be honest. This is one match where I won't be mad who wins because I think all three of them deserve it. Honestly.
Yeah, this is like the best built match in the whole card.
I think the Creeds turn heel on Sammy and Otis.
Like this dude, Chad Unstable Gable, he is golden. He's golden. He's forget about it. And then he's only gonna get better.
Chill, dude. He probably next night he gonna come out with a bald head.
Yeah, you see they keep teasing that shit, right?
On perk. On perk.
I'll call him Chad Unstable Gable. That's what I'll call him.
Chad gonna come out with a bald head and just be angry and growling for no reason.
Then all of a sudden he comes up to
he needs to stop fucking around and start taking them perks like Kurt did, so we can get this train going. You know what I'm saying?
You notice they started to integrate the "You Suck" chant in his theme song. Watch
it tomorrow. You noticed that, right?
This is how you get the rocket started, bro. I'm gonna pull a Dixie Carter. This is the rocket fuel that he needs, right? You have him beat Sammy or whoever he becomes Intercontinental Champion. They do the celebration on Raw. They're getting ready. They're doing the same goofy Alpha Academy bullshit. And then here comes Maxine. Maxine celebrates with him out of nowhere. He hits an Olympic slam on Maxine. Just get the ball going, man.
The ankle lock.
You know damn well they ain't gonna get away with that shit.
It needs to be on Netflix.
This is not
immediately.
This ain't 2001 where motherfuckers was hitting women with chairs like Stone Cold was.
If it's on Netflix.
I'm telling you, the first episode of Raw on Netflix, we are right here. We're right here, live.
Netflix cannot come fast enough. I'm
telling you.
The chains are gonna come off, man.
Lita's gonna have PTSD.
Now, I would love to interview Lita and know, was that her idea to take those chair shots from Austin? Or
of course, they discussed the match before it happens, and Lita was here for it. Lita was like, cool.
Yeah, I gotta know, because them shits was unmerciful.
Brutal. By Stone Cold and Triple H. It was obliterating her.
Trip. They gave Lita some Southern justice. You know what I'm saying?
So this is for Matt Hardy, oh my God.
Your little half and half.
Oh man.
Lita's gonna have PTSD.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I agree with TKO when it comes to that triple threat match. I don't care who wins. We all win. Whoever wins, we all win.
Right.
What you think, Toph?
So, I want Gable to win, but he already beat Sammy clean on Raw. So you know how it goes, man, 50-50. And also, they love Sammy over there. They're going to be in Saudi, so I forgot that.
Exactly. He got
That
ultimate
is
home
true.
field
He got
advantage.
the home field advantage on that one.
Yeah. So Gable definitely is going to win the belt. I just don't think right now. I think Sammy's going to win this.
You think by Clash? By Clash, he wins the title.
Yeah, he'll be champion before SummerSlam for sure. It may even be a match on Raw or something. You never know.
Because Money in the Bank is going to be in Montreal. He's going to win
Money in the Bank's in Toronto. No, Money in the Bank's in. Is it in
Toronto?
Montreal?
Yeah.
No, it's in Toronto.
Yeah.
He's still going to win Money in the Bank in his home country.
Yeah,
that's what going to lead him.
I could see that happening. So yeah, I could see Sammy winning, and then Gable and Sammy could just fight one on one.
And then the Creeds turn heel. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Word, we don't even have no priest. No priest defending the belt tomorrow night. Oh, tomorrow morning. Whatever fucking time this should come on.
Because Priest is winning. Because Priest is winning.
Well, on the bright side, Priest's next title defense will be Drew McIntyre. So
I really need to retire the racism.
Yo, Drew McIntyre. Oh man, Drew McIntyre on Netflix. I got my popcorn ready.
Bro, man, Muhammad Hassan had so much heel heat. He used to walk through the airport and people were fucking like on their cell phones telling their parents, "Mom, I love you," because they thought he was a terrorist.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's so fucked up.
That's
so fucked up.
He's right. Now he's right though. They really did think he was a terrorist every time they saw him on WWE. Like, bro.
What's his real name again? Matt Capitelli, something like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Canada.
He's
Italian.
He's a school teacher now.
No, he's a principal.
I don't care what anyone says, man. That dude is the ultimate. He did his job so well, he got fired. Ain't that
right? Right.
You can't even blame. It's not even his fault.
It's not his fault at all.
It's the news' fault.
He said that shit too. He was like, "Yo, all I did was my job. Why am I getting fired?" Like
his character has like the most, in my opinion, the most iconic Royal Rumble moment of all time, where he came out and the Raw roster and the SmackDown roster, they just jumped him. They were like, "Yo, fuck this dude."
That's how over he was. Who was that over as a heel that make the whole everybody in the Royal Rumble want to turn on you? The heels and the faces.
Nobody.
Know who never got the appreciation that he should have gotten was that, like, remember that dude who came out in all white and had like a little cross, but like the cross was like a little bit different?
Mordecai,
dude.
Yeah, Mordecai.
Oh, okay.
Mordecai could have worked, man. I guess he was injury prone or something like that. I don't know what happened, but they was planning on having him go against Bumnichek at WrestleMania. That was like the whole plan.
He was injury prone. That's what the problem was.
Yeah, like imagine, I heard that too. Yeah,
like imagine Mordecai and the Wyatt family. That shit would have worked.
Yeah,
and then they changed him into Kevin Thorne.
Yeah, but this is the thing though, like, because I want to look at Mordecai like more of a leader. You know what I'm saying? Than a follower of Bray Wyatt, because him being down with the Wyatt family, then it's like. It might bump heads a little bit because who's going to be the leader?
No. Make him the leader.
You know what? I will say this, man. I will say this. I'll say some positive stuff about the Wyatt family. I'm actually for Red Deer.
Hold on, let me get my popcorn.
Okay, all right.
Let me get my popcorn real quick. There we go. Okay, I'm ready. There we go. Let's go.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I don't give a shit about this White Six stuff at all. I could care less. But I'm not against the idea of giving Redbeard something to do on two reasons. Number one, it must be a mind fuck to know that two of your best friends, two of your brothers that you travel with are gone. So
yeah, it's all fucked up.
I think he need to be on suicide watch. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right. So for that reason, he definitely needs to be on the road and traveling. And the second reason I'm not against Redbeard is Obviously, he wasn't as charismatic as Bray, and he wasn't as good in the ring as Harper, but he could hold his own. I forgot exactly what pre-show or the buy-in. There was a buy-in AEW did. I want to say it was. I want to say it was.
My shit about to die. I'll be right back. I get my charger. I can't find my charger. My shit about to die. Oh no.
Okay. I want to say it was. I think it was the House of Black against Death Triangle, but I think Phoenix was hurt, and so it was Pac, Penta,
and he was the replacement. I remember that.
Yeah, and Redbeard. It was like a buy-in, so like Redbeard substituted. And granted, it was a 6-way. It was a 6-man, so it was everyone had a part to play. But I remember like Redbeard, like he had a really good performance. He held his own. Like it wasn't like 5 great talents and Redbeard's here. Like no, he held his own. And I remember like he had gotten in shape. He had leaned out a little bit. He was more crisp and he was a lot more impressive in the ring than I ever saw him.
Yeah, but probably they're not going to debut. They're not going to debut tomorrow morning because I don't think any of those people want to be in.
Oh, sure. They
don't want to be in that.
The dude has potential. I'm for him getting a job. So
I really gotta stop that. I mean, truly, I got to. Because Jesus, that's racist as all hell.
Well,
it's funny.
The crowds don't seem as tense as they were in the beginning. Nothing will ever be as awkward as that first Saudi show. That first Saudi show was super uncomfortable to watch.
Like, what's the funniest part about those Saudi shows? Mm-hmm. Is that WWE goes like the progressive city of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It's like, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a little cringe every time they say that.
Like, you do realize that every single woman on the roster is on an extra large shirt right now.
Yeah, like everything is all covered. That's what I was just saying before you guys have pulled up. I was asking, like, is the women wrestler, the women wrestling attire that risque, that vulgar?
Without getting your channel demonetized, I remember this vividly. I remember watching a documentary on HBO Max in like fucking 2021, like when it first dropped, and it was a documentary about Saudi Arabian woman getting their rights to drive a car. I forgot what it was called, but like they just recently, and when I mean recently, I mean like in the past like 10 years, they just recently had the ability to drive a car.
Yeah, so, like I think it was in 2015. Yeah, 2015.
Yeah, so about like very recently, very recent. Like so,
and that's the thing that killed me, Ballet. I don't mean to cut you off, my guy.
Right.
That's the thing that kills me. Like, yeah, like that's a part of your religion. But what if they have to, wash their ass? So they gotta wash their ass wearing an astronaut suit. Like, what the fuck, and I'm not being disrespectful when it comes to their religion, whatever the case may be, but I just think it's too, I guess you could say, misogynistic. I guess you could say.
Oh, I was about to say something so racist, but I'm just gonna let it
be. It's more sexist than racist. I would say sexist.
Like I was about to say that.
I think it's improving. It's definitely like not where it should be. It's improving simply because of the fact that there's more, because like when they first did that shit, I know for a fact like 60% of the roster they told Vince to fuck off. Like Owens was like fuck off, Zayn was like fuck off. Cena did the first one. He did the first one,
as
and then none after that.
And he got paid. He got paid very handsomely.
Right.
I mean, he wrestled.
What I was about to say was that like watch Jade Cargill take off her boot. And then, like, when the princes go, like, I see ankle bone, stoner.
But that's what I didn't
know is
Go ahead.
I was gonna say what I didn't know is I didn't know how much they like LA Knight and Roman over there. Like they love them over there. And
yeah, you see that ovation, they loved LA Knight.
The biggest reaction, for real.
Like they love LA Knight.
That's how Knight got a title shot. It was off of that.
Yo, you right, Black Star. You right.
Last year's Riyadh.
You are so right. Yeah, Riyadh. He was over as fuck out there. You right.
Yeah. I remember like when Roman was it was like when Jimmy had first come back And like when COVID started to cool off, they were doing like this AMA on Instagram, like Ask Me Anything. It was like Roman, Jay, and Jimmy, and they were like on their phones and they were just like reacting to like different fan questions. And it was like these kids, like these 3 kids, and somewhere in Saudi Arabia, I don't know what country they were in, but they came out emulating, the bloodline. They came out and like so Roman's staying in character. And when he saw like the 3 kids come out, like he started smiling. So I was like, "That's cool. That's cool." You know.
Yeah, Roman. Yeah, Roman saw the la 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 kids.
So Ballet said they had to be covered up outside the home. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I thought they had to be out. You know what I mean? Like 24/7 or maybe 18. You know what I mean? 18 hours out the day.
Like I think it's
before we go to Dub or nothing, man. I just gotta get this out of my system, man. The biggest mistake they ever did is we're never gonna see Mustafa Ali coming out and told elephants, "Make way for Prince Ali." And that would have been lit. That would have been lit.
You are not right at all.
We both ain't right. Me and Toe.
No.
Horrible shit.
Oh man.
Me at least 5 times this week. I said some horrible shit.
So Ballet said WWE is still doing the LA Night wrong. It's like I'm on the fence.
I agree.
With that.
I agree. Like, why the hell are they not having LA? They got Logan Paul challenging Cody Rhodes.
He's being featured.
Yeah, he's still being featured, but not in a prominent position.
They're not building. He's being featured, but they're not building to anything. Like, what are we building to?
He's beating. He's going to beat Logan Paul in his hometown.
Well, his next feud, LA Knight's next feud is with Carmelo Hayes.
It's a new era. It's a new era.
No, it's going to be.
But that's the thing. That this what they fucking booked themselves in a corner again because LA Knight versus this dude Melo, both of them have to win.
It's going to
be Logan.
Era and shit. It's a new era and shit, and Vince is gone. But make no mistake, they're still petty when you get over on your own. They want to give their seal of approval to who gets that torch.
Well, had they done that as of late? I don't think. I don't think
what I'm
he's
saying
done
is
it as
LA
of late.
Knight organically got himself over. He got over without Vince, without Triple H. There's a little resentment there, and you can tell in the booking. You can tell.
And unless they give Knight the title, the U.S. title in Cleveland,
they should have been gave Knight the U.S. title.
I think Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul should have been going against this dude tomorrow.
Yeah, LA Knight.
Yeah.
Tomorrow should have been, especially since they love him so much.
Logan,
let him get his moment tomorrow. Beat LA Knight. Beating Logan Paul for the U.S. strap.
And
there you go, right there.
And yet they're giving Logan Paul a world title match while he's still.
And it's a highly predictable match. That's another thing that they did when they booked themselves in the corner. Because remember, at first it was title versus title, and then they try to here go Dave Meltzer. The reason why they hit the pivot and had this dude Logan Paul just say he's not gonna put his U.S. belt on the line. It's to make him a bigger heel. Dave Meltzer, I'm tired of your shit.
Logan Paul should not be in this title match at all.
Like, my dude, they booked themselves in the corner, my dude. Like, you think WWE is that clever to be like, that's the reason why he did it to make him a bigger heel? Cut the shit, my nigga. Stop capping.
Realistically, Logan Paul should not be in this title match. If anything, I would have extended his feud with AJ Styles.
Like, this dude's a fucking hack. Like, now I'm not gonna completely just bury him and all that, because sometimes here and there, I would say like 5 times out the whole year, he's right. I'll give him that. This dude Dave Meltzer's a fucking hack, man.
It's pissed me off. Starting not to give a shit.
I've been never gave a shit about Dave.
I've never cared about him personally. I don't get the exception.
And motherfuckers keep going to him when it comes to news and shit like that.
That's because there's
he was he was legitimately like, a name with credibility like in the fucking 90s and shit, because back then, before the internet was a thing, bookers and promoters and shit would literally meet with him. Like they would have him like in their booker meetings.
Back before he had 19 massive strokes sucking up
Right.
Tony Khan. Pause.
Right. Vince used to have Meltzer at fucking Titan Towers just so he would know like what contracts were expiring and shit. As a matter of fact, Stone Cold told the story. If you were caught reading the Observer back then, you had heat on you. People used to go in the stall to read the Observer just to see like what the latest dirt was. That sounds crazy by today's
this
standards.
dude, he just be killing me. And like it's like, my dude, let's really be real. Let's go there with it. Like, if you was a different skin color, you motherfuckers would have been discredited to you.
Man, listen,
I'm more credible than Dave Meltzer, and I'm massively unknown.
Man, I've stopped giving a damn about Dave Meltzer when he broke his own rating scale with Kenny Omega versus like, no.
Motherfuckers be using these content creators. Oh, according to what's it? The Wrestling Insider. What what's the name of it? Is his handle?
PW Insider.
PW Insider. Pro Wrestling Insider. Excuse me. I got out. One of them dudes is actually very knowledgeable. I forgot what his name is because there's a team of them, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? I've got his name.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I listen to, the person to me who's pretty consistent is Deshaun Ross Sapp dude. He's
he's good. I like him.
He's consistent like 90% of the time, and whenever he reports something, it's like just straight to the point. None of that like I'm gonna waste your time and talk your head off for like 15-20 minutes. Like if someone's contract's expiring, he's like, the contract's up in like 2 days. Or if there's like a big news story coming, he'll post it like big story coming in like 24 hours, whatever. Like just very simple to the point, like results speak for itself.
And then Meltzer, this is the thing that Meltzer would do. Meltzer would be on some shit like he would state the obvious. He will say some shit like, "Oh, Roman Reigns will be back soon." Oh, no shit.
Right.
No. Right. So the part that's the funniest about Meltzer, right? It was yesterday, and like Meltzer and Brian Alvarez were having a discussion about like AEW. They said just like, oh, what about McIntyre? No, like wasn't McIntyre. Like I said, like what about
get it together,
Gable? What about Gable and Bronson Reed? Who is the heel and who is the face? Well, they're both heels, and Gable's a massive heel.
They are both heels.
Yeah,
and Gable's a massive heel. Bronson Reed didn't turn face that night.
But the thing about it is, Bronson Reed ain't doing nothing to be hated, really.
No, he's not.
And he ain't really doing nothing to be hated. He's just saying, yo, bro, you two got issues with each other. I just want the title.
You know what I would have did? You know what I would have did with Bronson Reed? You know what I'm saying? Given the fact they got this whole WWE speed thing going on Twitter or X, I would have just have him like sometimes, not now, but like from before, I would have had him just pulling up on these lightweight motherfuckers, just squashing them. Yeah, just 2 at a time. You know what I mean? Just make them look dominant. Do something with these folks. Like
I don't have a problem with Alvarez. I've been listening to him. Like I don't know if anybody remembers.
Yeah, no. Matter of fact, it wasn't Sapp. It was Brian Alvarez. That's all.
Right.
That's a dude that's accurate.
I don't know if anybody remembers this show. I used to listen to this back in school. It was every Sunday. It was called The Law Live Audio Wrestling. He was on there, and I've been listening to him for a long time. And anytime a company does dumb shit, he calls it out. And if a company does good shit, and if a company does good shit, he'll approve it. But he gets shit because of his association with Meltzer.
His TNA rants were fucking classic.
Right. Like that fucking negative 5-star match with Charnel and Jenna, whatever the fuck her name was.
5 stars.
You remember that shit, right?
Yeah.
Negative 5 stars.
Right.
That's just gonna be like infamous forever. But I don't think it's fair for like when it comes to that, like Brian Alvarez, he's getting scolded for his team. Like it's not his fault that this dude.
That's right.
It's
That's
not
why
his fault.
Punk went after him. That's why Punk went after him at that scrum. Where the fight happened.
He's associated with Meltzer.
Right.
You also gotta agree that you also gotta remember too, like maybe he's under a contract. Like he just can't just leave them like that. He's under contract. He would be, like he will have to, pay money to breach his contract if that was the case.
Mm-hmm.
So let's bring up the.
Let's get it. Double or nothing.
11-match card. Ah, yes.
Oh my goodness.
I got 10 matches. What's the 11th one you got?
Let me see. I'm gonna count it again.
10.
Let me see.
10 match card. Oh.
Shit, let's count it together. As a matter of fact, we count it together. In 1 second.
All right, let me try and break up the card.
I could be wrong. While I look it up, I do episodes when it comes to deep dives when these old school black movies. With me and my boo boops, me and my lady, we just previously did a Daddy's Little Girls deep dive. We call it
it's 10.
We call that shit Daddy's little damn. What's the name of that shit again?
Daddy's little shut your mouth.
You know that shit, that the Tyler Perry shit, and then with this dude Idris Elba.
Yeah.
We had to do a deep dive on that, so make sure y'all check that out. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Oh yeah, Daddy's Little Dependence. That's what it was called.
That's a good one.
Okay, let's count. Okay, that's one match right there.
Okay.
When it comes to the Elite and Team AEW, that's one match. That's two matches. Okay. Swerve and Christian.
That's not gonna main event, but you go okay.
Which is fucking ridiculous, but that's neither here nor there. 3 matches. Willow versus Sasha Banks.
Probably gonna lead off.
I ain't gonna lie. That Mercedes Moné name is not working for me. I'll try to give it a chance.
Name. Is that her real name?
It's not working for me. I don't care.
That's actually her real name. Actually, her real name is not. Mercedes is her real name. Monet is not. But
yeah, it's not. It's not it.
What I would want her to do is just one time. I don't know, like if it's I'm assuming it must be some kind of contract thing. I would love for her to wrestle just once in her natural hair. I don't know why. And it's not just her. It's not just her. Just a lot of girls, they insist on having like colored dye hair.
She don't want to be looked at. You know what it is. They don't. She don't want to. They don't want her to look. She gonna be wrestling looking like John Cena's hair. You know, John Cena got that bald spot. She got the toilet seat top.
You know, her real hair is black, but
yeah. Like I don't think she's bald, but maybe she is. I don't know.
She's not. She's not. Her hair is short, but it's not.
As a matter of fact, I had posted it. Didn't I post it in the community post? Like her and Bianca with no makeup.
She used to wrestle.
She looks good.
Days. Yeah. She used to wrestle naturally in her indie days, the beginning of NXT. Another person I would love to see wrestle naturally just once would be Asuka. She's also very pretty, but they always got the makeup and shit.
Yeah, Asuka. Yeah, Kana-chan.
Yeah.
Yo, you know she's a big gamer too. You will love her, Toph. She loves the games that you like.
She's like a developer and stuff. She's really cool.
Yeah.
She fucking hates every single Joshi Japanese promoter in the known fucking universe.
Yeah.
Oh, for good reason.
That's why old girl. I think she's heard actually. Yeah, she was at that last NXT show. What's her name?
Julia.
You know. Yeah, Julia. Yeah. That's why. That's why
Julia.
TK. Yeah,
I
that's
never
why
make a
TK didn't
fool
go
of
after
ya.
her. TK
Yo,
didn't go after her
Julia.
because of the other dude.
I never make a fool of ya. Let me stop.
Yeah, Julia's about to fight Roxanne Perez for that.
That's gonna be a
NXT.
great match.
Yeah, but like all jokes aside, I hope she definitely gets better. Like I heard she had got hurt. I hope she gets better.
Yeah, she sprained her hand.
Yeah, I heard it.
She's gonna be back
Yeah,
in
I
time.
heard it's minor. She'll be back in time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she'll be
needs
back
to
in time for July.
disassociate herself from the pimp dude.
But
I
let's
didn't
talk
even know
about
this
it,
match
B.
was even on the card. Bullet, Jay White and the Guns versus
Yeah.
Death Triangle. Okay.
Yeah, man. This is gonna be a fantastic match. Like I love both teams.
I'm glad
I
Death
love Bullet
Triangle is
Club
back.
and I love the Death Triangle. So I'm
Too bad.
so super duper here for this.
Too bad
I'm
I'll be
glad
dead
Death
asleep by the time that match shows up.
That'll be the opener. I bet that'll be the opener. I bet.
Okay, good.
I'm sure it would be.
I wouldn't mind that. That'll get the crowd pumped. Start off with them, get the crowd pumped.
Either that's gonna open or Osprey and Roddy will open. That's gonna be a great match too.
Either way, it's gonna cook.
Oh God! Speaking of,
I ain't gonna lie, Shibata be having me laughing with that phone recorder.
Oh yeah. That shit's funny.
I do like the phone thing. That's great.
I do too. I like it too.
Yo, I'm mad that WWE never did this for Shinsuke. I'm like, what the hell, bro?
Nah,
they had something. They had something going with Shinsuke.
What Shinsuke was doing when he was beefing with Seth Rollins, when it comes to that promo and
I know about your back. Pause.
Yeah, pause all that. But the manga shit,
the anime images were cool.
Yes, it was amazing.
They're doing that with Io now. If you haven't noticed.
Yeah, she's a genius of the sky. She's a genius of the sky, but she's underwater. You notice that, right? Y'all notice that?
Yeah. When she was underwater, yeah, she was.
She's underwater, but she's a genius of the sky.
they had something with Shinsuke at the beginning when they were doing that. They were doing that. Don't be a ministerial type. Sorry, speak no English. Then they got scared. Then they got scared and they stopped doing it. Like that could have been his gimmick right there. Like a Japanese dude doing stereotypical Japanese things for Heat. That would have been great. But they were just like, nah.
Speaking no English.
So who y'all got winning this match between the bummy tree?
Unfortunately, I see Jericho winning, even though I would prefer Shibata.
Yeah.
Hook's gonna eat
Jericho.
the
pin. You know Jericho's pinning Shibata.
I prefer Shibata.
No, Hook's gonna eat the pin. Hook is gone. He's gonna eat the pin.
Oh, as a matter of fact, when is Hook contract up? Because you bring up a valid point. I have
no idea.
I think his contract is coming up soon.
I think in August.
That's what I heard.
That's still a ways off, though. August, that is.
Yes, but we'll see. I don't know which.
I would say this: if he was to go to NXT, this dude Hook, I just think Hook needs to bulk up a little bit, just a little bit. You know what I mean?
I think Taz, I think Taz might go with him.
And I would say this: he needs to perm his hair. Like his hair needs to droop down. Like, you know what I mean? His hair like fluff like that. That's not gonna be it. I think this dude Hook should have his hair like Sephiroth. For those out there that know about Final Fantasy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, right? Like had this shit just drooping over his eyes and all that. Make him look like, come on, his finisher is named Red Rum. Make him look like a savage.
Yeah, I can feel that. All right.
So Orange Cassidy versus Trent Beretta, aka
oh boy, you know Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy won.
No.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked he got pinned on Wednesday. I was shocked. Like, oh shit, he got pinned.
I'll give someone else the credit for this. They're doing they're pulling old school here. This is Lex Luger Tatanka. Trent Beretta.
It is though. But at the same token, like yo, remember this dude, Cyrus the Virus, he tripped up Orange Cassidy during that match. And everybody was like, why did you do that? What the fuck are you doing? I thought that was your peoples. And we supposed to just forget about it.
The AKA.
I think he tripped him up to prevent him from being suplexed because I was watching that match closely.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. AEW bummed out. That was just a bum out.
Of course you won't. But anyway, I'm going with Trent Beretta on this one.
Yeah, Beretta wins.
I'm going for Beretta. He has to win. It's a must. He has to win.
Yeah, because like Orange Cassidy took the first two matches, so yeah, Beretta wins.
And I don't like that shit because I love Cassidy, man. I really love his gimmick and all that. His nonchalant attitude. I love that shit.
Too cool
But for him to start every fucking Dynamite, to win every single Dynamite, enough.
You said the same thing about Moxley.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get
there. That entire rant just made my day.
Yeah.
Next match, we got Ospreay and Roddy. Looking forward to this one. Ospreay's winning.
Speaking of Moxley, he's fighting Takeshita.
Oh God! In a title eliminator match, fuck off with every single bit of that.
Wait, hold on. It's an eliminator match. It's not for the belt.
No, it's not.
Yes, AKA fuck off.
I thought it was for the title.
They could have did this shit on Wednesday.
Right. I thought it was for the title. Oh wow.
No, and I'm watching. No, I'm watching instead of that match. I'm watching Game 4.
What sucks about it?
I'm watching Game 4 of the Conference Finals. That's what I'm watching.
No, but what sucks though is the match is gonna be dope. That's what sucks about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good match.
Like I'm watching Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. That's what I'm watching. So let's move on.
Yeah. Well, if it's an eliminator, I'm gonna go with Takeshita, and then they're gonna run it back.
Same.
Might as well.
Probably he could something.
He could lose, and it won't. I guess it won't hurt him as much because he'll still be champion.
Man, Moxley, you talk about Orange Cassidy always winning. Moxley almost never loses. Him losing here will never hurt him.
You know my plan, so let's move on.
So,
Edge versus Malachi Black.
So looking forward to this. Super duper looking forward to this.
Yeah. I don't remember the last time I saw someone get a bloodbath. It really caught me off guard when it happened.
This might win.
This is cool. This is cool because this is pull up or shut up.
This cage match is definitely the sleeper for me.
Yeah, this is a sleeper match of the show for sure.
Yeah, that might win match.
This could go either way. This is probably the most unpredictable match on the show for me.
You don't like Hook Ballet? That's the thing. That's the thing, Ballet. I like Hook, but he's a little stagnant right now. Especially, this dude, mashed potato boots over there. He's not helping it at all.
Yeah, that match could go either way for me. That cage match.
Same. I'm pulling for Black, but I wouldn't be surprised if Copeland wins.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Malachi needs to win.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm going for Malachi.
Now Malachi Black is definitely overdue for a title.
Exactly. Malachi Black must win. Edge does not gain anything from this. I would say this. Edge is gonna fucking bring this dude to the brink of exhaustion. All that shit.
Now
There's gonna be a lot of blood.
He gonna make Malachi work for that title. I ain't gonna
rightfully so. And I know Edge is gonna properly put over Malachi Black. I know Edge is gonna do that.
Okay. What if Edge comes out to this? Hold on for a second. I gotta load it up.
Oh man.
While you do that.
Oh man.
Bro, man. I remember a couple of years ago.
One of the best interest musics ever.
I remember a couple of years ago, man, WWE did I think it was one of those nostalgia Raws, or it was a Halloween. It was like an old school Raw or a Halloween Raw, one of the others. And the New Day came out to the Brood music.
Yeah, you remember that, right?
Yeah, they came out.
I was hyped.
They came out to Brood music, and the crowd was fucking dead. They had no clue what the Brood was.
I forgot what it was at.
You know why that was? Because of where they were at. They were in some redneck Nebraska, bro. That's why they did
redneck Nebraska.
That shit was that shit pissed me off so bad.
Bro, Nebraska does not.
Leo said
may be the worst crowd because they don't give a damn about nothing.
Yo,
Leo
man,
said
Brood is
Hook
like
looks,
top 3
Hook
theme
looks
all
like
time.
a young Bieber. That's what I'm saying. That hair shit is not it. You know what I mean? Him with that hair, he looked like he's wearing a fucking I don't know, be a fortune cookie or something.
Like if Edge,
All right, we
like
got
if Edge
we
comes
got
out
we
to the
got Roddy. We got
Hold
Roddy
on,
and
let
Osprey.
me read these comments real quick because I don't want them to think that we forgetting about them. You know what I mean?
No
They
problem,
part
no
of the show also.
No problem.
Hook needs to bulk up some. Yes, I agree. Change the hair and stop pouting. Okay, I definitely agree with all that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, Mr. Mashed Potatoes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. What are they get? That's the thing. All right. I'm glad you brought that up. Ballet. What is this dude Jericho gonna do with Big Bill? Like, okay, he's under the learning tree. Pause. What did he like? What is he gonna get out of this? Huh?
Absolutely nothing. So let's move on.
Who knows?
Yeah, it's like. Okay, I understand the whole thing
I'll give Chris this. He's finally catching on, but it took him too long to notice because that's how you know it's time. Because Chris was always very good at recognizing it's time to change it up and do something different. So it was very clear that the AEW audience, they're just over him and they want him to go away. And he was kind of in denial about it. And now recently, I say like the past like maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Now he's kind of leaning into it. You know, he's being like snarky. Like the other, he was cutting a promo, right? He was cutting a promo,
like being a little passive aggressive.
Like, right. The crowd was like, "Please retire," and he was like, "If I retire, I'll win all these awards, and I'm not ready for it yet," which I thought was kind of funny. So it's like now he's finally playing into it. It's like you should have done that from the beginning, dude. It took him too long. So
yeah. So. Who you got winning that match? I'm saying Jericho, even though I don't want him to win, but I know he's gonna win. He's gonna end up pinning Shibata bread.
I say Jericho or Shibata.
I'll be in the third quarter of watching Game 3 of the Eastern
Conference. Yeah, Jericho's winning, unfortunately.
Okay, so there we go.
So what y'all got for Osprey and Roddy?
We got my guy Toph's girlfriend, the Professor Serena Deeb, as a challenger for Tony Storm. HLA.
I'm gonna go with Tony Storm. I'm gonna go with Tony Storm because her gimmick is fucking fantastic, and it hasn't gotten boring yet. But I won't be mad if Serena wins. She is good.
They're gonna turn her face though. It looks like they're turning her face.
That's the thing. It's like
the crowd has turned their face.
You know what it is? Like, there's people out there saying, like, oh, given the fact of what Serena Deeb did, like, basically when she pulled up and started cracking her and Luther with the chair, oh, that was a heel move. And I'm like, how is that a heel move? She has beef with her. It doesn't matter if she's a face or heel. Like,
yeah, she's had enough.
Exactly. Look at the shit that Tony Storm did before. She was butt naked, wrapping herself around her dojo flag and all this other extra shit. Mm-hmm. So why does all the faces like it's like all the faces gotta be whiny crybabies like Cody Chodes?
Cody Chodes.
Actually, I'll give them credit. They've actually done a pretty good job with the Mariah May, Tony Storm thing. In the beginning, it was very clear that Tony was meant to be a heel, but she's so entertaining, the fans cheered, and so they just were like, "Fuck it, all right, she'll be a face then."
And she can be a heel.
She's literally the best gimmick they have right now. It's hard to hate her.
And she can be a heel that gets booed. There's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. She could be a heel that gets booed, like. No, it may blur the lines a little bit, but no, it don't matter.
I think the end game is Mariah eventually turning on her, but that's not anytime soon because this is
the end game is them going on Brazzers. Goddamn, that's it.
I think the end game is Tony Storm versus Willow Nightingale.
The end goal. The end goal. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh my gosh.
That's the end goal.
Another sleeper match: Roddy Strong versus Ospreay.
Oh yeah, they're gonna kill it. They're gonna cook.
That might win match of the night as well.
They are going to cook.
Yo,
Roddy,
Will
man,
Ospreay
I got to give Roddy his flowers, man. Roddy, every week I see him, man, this dude looks like he's at war with Father Time, and he's losing every week, but he keeps fighting.
I want Roddy to do this though, like shave that beard and keep the mustache. Let that mustache fully grow out. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like
you talk about somebody that's gonna be on Brazzers. Good grief.
Yo, I love when he with the mustache and the glasses. I'm telling you that evil scientist look on Roddy, it fits him.
So you're saying, so TKO, you're saying that Roddy's gonna be on, dun, 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 dun.
Right, with friggin' HLA right there behind him.
I ain't gonna lie, like if you think of it, Roddy's low key looking like the Undisputed Kingdom leader right now, since Adam Cole
pretty
is
much.
away.
I mean, might as well be. Shoot, I don't know where Adam Cole is, but yo,
it really sucks. It really does suck. Like, I want to say this real quick, TKO, and now I'm gonna let you go after me. I'm sorry, my guy, but it just really sucks because this Undisputed Kingdom shit could have really, really worked. And I feel for Tony Khan when it comes to that, because I know he did invest a lot of time when it came to this angle, and they got hurt. It's just a freak accident on all levels, and I can't blame Tony Khan for this. He invested a lot, and now he's scrambling to do other types of shit. And a lot of people's not mentioning that when it comes to these podcasters.
Essentially,
because it doesn't fit the narrative. That's why, like you can attack TK and say like, oh, he could do this better, he could do that better. Adam Cole, like from day one, like he was always pushed and presented.
He's never been healthy.
Top guys.
That's his problem. He's never been healthy.
Right, and that happens sometimes. That happens. Like what Cole's going through. Cole's going through the same shit that Samoa Joe went through, because Samoa Joe got his big break on a bigger stage, and when he finally did in WWE, for whatever reason, he just kept getting hurt. But that's what it is.
But to me, I think this is ending up with Cole and MJF coming back at the same time.
I would
that feud.
I ain't gonna lie. They might show up like next year, B. They're not showing up no time soon.
No, supposedly
there's a report going around that MJF might be back by Forbidden Door.
Oh, as a matter of fact, yeah, you did share that shit. As a matter of fact,
yes,
TKO, yeah.
So they're gonna come back. They're both gonna come back at Forbidden Door. That's what's gonna happen.
We'll see.
So we run low on time. So who y'all think is gonna win this match? Talk to me.
I'm gonna go with Ospreay.
Me too.
Ospreay
I'm going with Ospreay. Those are both my guys, but Ospreay, I'm telling you, give Ospreay. What's his contract? How long is his contract in AEW?
I think 3 years, if I'm not mistaken.
He is going to be such a big star, B. I'm telling you. Give him.
I'm probably going to change the channel back to AEW on this one.
No, but I'm glad. Will Ospreay is scary good.
Yes, and he's only what, in his early 20s?
Yeah,
mid-20s.
Let me see how old he is. He is 31. 31.
Oh, my bad. Damn, I'm far off.
Crazier.
Still young though.
So
I'm glad they're giving him the international. I'm glad they're giving him the international.
I can't be all the matches.
No.
Can't be all the fucking matches. Wait, hold on.
No, we got 3 more matches. Yeah, I'll go through.
Go back up. Man.
You got Willow versus Mercedes. Now I'll keep this brief. Now listen, I'm a Mercedes fan. She's cool. I gotta be honest. Willow has outshined her.
I like Willow.
Yeah, you know why she outshined her? Because Willow has been on TV more than Mercedes Moné. She's been on TV more.
That being said, though, I think that Mercedes is going to win because Chris Statlander is going to turn. That's what
I agree. I agree, and honestly,
that's interesting right there. I didn't think about that. Like they have been teasing it a lot too.
And honestly, I'm not gonna be mad at a Chris Statlander heel turn, especially if this moves them both to the AEW World Title.
Yeah,
They
they're
both
both
are
ready.
ready.
They're
They're
both
both
ready. Yeah.
ready for
I
that.
would say this. I just hope, and like, if Statlander turns on Willow, I just hope she don't end up joining this Mercedes Moné and they saw former stable. Please, no more stables.
I
No
think it's
more
going to be
stables, please.
I think
Nah,
it's going to
Mercedes
be.
is
I
good
think
on her
it's
own.
going to be Trent and
I
Statlander
could,
in
ooh, you
um
know, I was thinking that too. Trent
in
and
Yeah, because he
Statlander.
whispered something to her when he turned on
Yeah, remember that,
Orange.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he walked past her and then he whispered something and she just had like a look on her face and they never said
yeah.
what it was that he said to her.
yeah, it's going to
So
be
It could
Trent.
be.
It's going to be
It's
Trent
Trent
and Statlander with Cyrus the Virus. I think that's going to be
With Stoltly Hathaway. Yeah,
one
I
of
could
those.
see that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I could see that.
yeah.
So this dude
Shoot.
said Mercedes is gonna win. I say
right.
Willow's gonna win. I think Willow's gonna win. What do you guys think?
So you,
I think Mercedes is winning. I don't see her losing her first match to Willow again.
if they're smart, I'll have Willow retain. But yeah, Mercedes is winning.
Yeah,
Let's
but like
move
you
on.
said, I'm going with Hope's idea. Mercedes wins because of stat.
Fuck finish.
Because Statlander turns on her. Yeah,
As far as Swerve goes, yeah, Swerve Christian's not main eventing. However, at Double or Nothing, the Anarchy in the Arena always main events.
yeah.
So
And here
Oh,
it goes.
look, that is
Here it
true.
goes right here.
I noticed that. That match always main events Double or Nothing. I
probably
noticed
because
that
nothing can
too.
follow it.
Yo,
That's why. That's nothing can follow that.
I'm going there with it. Did they really tease this dude pulling up with the flamethrower because they trying to tease a spot? Is somebody gonna take a flamethrower spot tomorrow?
Because straight
Is
up everybody
somebody gonna
will.
get? Is somebody gonna get lit on fire? Because
Straight up
they
everybody.
always did this shit. You had Barbie, you had Janice. You know what I'm saying? You had the concerto. All these spots has been teased in the past. Are they
Darby
really
will
going
do
there
it.
with this?
We're not gonna get a Sting Vampiro stunt double bullshit. Darby doesn't give a fuck.
Oh man, that Sting Vampiro spot. I almost forgot about that match. Oh my god.
Remember Sting and Big Papa Pump. Remember when Big Papa Pump had sick the dogs on Sting?
Oh yeah.
Oh
In
yeah,
WCW. I love shit like that. I ain't gonna lie. I love silly shit like that. That as long as it doesn't look too cheesy, I love it. I do.
As far as Swerve Christian goes, I think the match would be great. The only concern I have is Christian, because Christian's my guy. I don't want him to get a concussion, so Swerve because he's made the last call. His finish now, the little kick thing he does. And I'm like,
whose house?
Yeah,
I'm afraid Christian.
I ain't gonna lie, that kick is gruesome. You see how he caught this dude Nick Wayne with that shit on Wednesday? He almost broke his neck.
Yeah, I noticed Christian hasn't taken many shots to the head since he's been back. So.
This will definitely be a test for him. This will be his biggest test for sure. So
they're not going to. They're not that stupid. They're stupid, but they're not that stupid.
Christian will probably be willing to do it though.
So yeah, I think he's gonna win.
I'm going with
Anarchy in the. No, hold on.
okay.
Go ahead. Might as well. Fuck it. We'll.
I was gonna answer both of them, but
go ahead.
I'm going with Swerve to retain, and I'm going with the Elite to win.
Yeah, I think the Elite should win. I think the Elite should win also.
Yes, Swerve. Yes, Swerve wins the world title, or Swerve retains the world title, and the Elite wins in fuckery in the arena match.
Yo, you know what I think might happen? I might be doing too much. I think FTR might join the Elite.
You think so?
I'm on your wavelength. I'm on your wavelength. I actually think Mercedes should join the Elite.
No. What I'm thinking is that the Motor City Machine Guns join the Elite.
Now, what I'm thinking,
they've yet to make their debut.
Now, what I'm thinking is Hangman Page comes back to turn heel.
Yes, I forgot about that.
But you know, if that happens, if Hangman Page come back around that time and joins the Elite, it's a wrap for Jungle Bum. Jungle Bum's getting pushed to the side because he's going to completely overshadow Jungle Bum.
Then it's going to be, and you know what's coming next because everybody's saying there's going to be Will Ospreay versus Swerve. I fucking guarantee you, it's going to be Hangman versus Swerve in London.
That's what it should be. That's the better story anyway.
I mean, the story is still there, so
I'm telling you, Ballet, I would not be surprised if FTR pulls some bullshit and join the Elite.
I mean, if Hangman comes back,
it'll be something different. Either
this
that or like what TKO said, have Hangman pull back up and join the Elite. You know what I mean? Because it's like
this is
Hangman. Because he's not gonna be he's not gonna be with the Dark Order. What the fuck happened to the Dark Order? He's not gonna be with them no more.
The Dark Order is Ring of Honor.
They say it with me. They fucking suck.
This is my last thing to say. Like when they did that angle, you know, where they attacked TK and shit, people on Twitter were saying like, "Oh, is this their NWO moment?" It's like, no, it's not their NWO moment. What this is, what they're doing,
NWO 2000 moment.
Close. What they're doing, this Elite story is similar to the McMahon Helmsley regime, late '99. Early 2000 when Triple H went heel and he married Stephanie kayfabe. And he reformed DX as heels. And remember, like I forgot what the exact story was, but basically, I forgot the story because '99 was such a fucking clusterfuck. But the long story short of it was that Triple H and Stephanie somehow they had control over WWE and storyline, and they outpowered Vince. And so during that period, it was Triple H, the Outlaws, Pac, Stephanie. And they were just kind of running roughshod, and they used it as a vehicle to push Triple H. Like that was what really pushed them to like. Because before
but remember they was going. The DX was going against the corporation. That was their. That was the reason why they was there. Like they was the faces, and the corporation was the heels.
Yeah, he was like pushing like a mid-card thing, but after that was when he became main eventer. So the Elite thing, it's the same thing. Like they pushed, Tony Khan out of power, and now it's the Bucks, and they're drunk with power, and Okada's there, and they brought back Jack Perry, and they fired Christopher Daniels, and blah blah blah. What's missing is they need to find the key center point to focus this group around, because I don't think Jack Perry's the guy.
If it's not another thing that they're missing, this whole entire storyline can fuck off.
There's another thing that they're missing, right? Another thing that they're missing is that Tony Khan should have been the one presenting who's going to be on Team AEW. It should have been him. Neck brace on and all. He should have pulled up and said, "Oh, y'all think I'm going to get away with this? Oh, I got some soldiers on my own." And then, have him introduce whoever. Sniff a line of coke while you do it. Whatever. Bring some investment.
We got
Eric Bischoff in the building. Eric Bischoff, what's up? Breaking news: Tony Khan suffered a heart attack. What the fuck? Yo, what is going on?
Man, that cocaine overdose will get you, man. That cocaine overdose, bro.
Somebody told the other bitch don't unblock me.
Oh my god. Yo, don't block him, Ballet. He good. Eric Bischoff good.
But yeah, man, just like how like the McMahon Helmsley regime was always trying to screw Rock, no Diddy, or screw Austin, no Diddy out of the title. We need the focus, the center focus of AEW, because this is how you turn it. Because everyone keeps talking. Oh, how do we turn it around? How do we turn it around? The center focus story should be the Elite abusing their power to screw Swerve, no Diddy. They should be.
That's why I said they need to bring. That's why I said bring back Hangman, have him turn heel. He's got the biggest issue with Swerve out of anyone.
Right.
Hey, hit the link, Leo. Like you act like you can't hit the link, nigga. Hit the link.
Like you're saying it wrong, TKO. You said it wrong, TKO.
We got a few more minutes. You know what I mean? You could talk about what you think about the card.
And Swerve needs to overcome the odds just like Rock and Austin did. But just like Rock and Austin, he's got to keep. And so far, they've done a good job. He's got to maintain that edge. He doesn't need to be like the stupid babyface syndrome or kissing baby. Like none of that. Like no, he's still got to be Swerve. And so far, they're doing that. So that's really
Ballet. You don't Ballet. He was trolling. Come on, you really think that's Eric Bischoff? Stop it, Ballet. Don't do that.
Like that's why I said Hangman should come back and turn heel. He's got the biggest issue with Swerve out of anybody. It would make sense.
Yeah, I saw some people saying like, I saw one post that said they're going to do Jack Perry versus Swerve, and I was like, Jack is nowhere near ready.
Oh, for the love of God,
Swerve! And you know what's the thing too? You know the thing? If Tony Khan or AEW was to book that, they will have Swerve struggling towards Jack Perry. I don't like that shit. Like,
I'm okay with Jack chasing the TNT title, but not the world title.
And he will have Swerve struggling. It'll be like a 15-minute match.
Immediately, I'm watching Game 1 of the NBA Finals.
Swerve will destroy Jack Perry to shreds.
But he will do some silly shit like that. It'll be a match. And he's struggling. Like, come on, B. Just because he's a face champion doesn't mean every single match he has a struggle.
Immediately, I'm watching Game 1 of the NBA Finals, and I'm going
like him and Nick Wayne. Him and Nick Wayne. Why is he struggling against fucking Nick Wayne? And no saw Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne is fantastic for his age. He's gonna be great when he gets older. But he should not be struggling against no fucking Nick Wayne.
Like as I'm watching Game 1 of the NBA Finals, I am going to put all Elite Wrestling hashtag as I'm watching the shit.
Fuck it. Yeah. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here, B. I appreciate y'all, B. Make sure y'all stay blessed. Make sure y'all stay healthy and safe, and have a great weekend. We're gonna pull up again this Tuesday. Yeah, B.
If I'm stuck in customs, I'll live tweet it.
I hope they don't be gut punching you over there. You know. Yo, and my dude. You know what I'm saying? My dude Leo from No Dirt Sheets, King Leo. He be doing the wrestling game content when it comes to WWE 2K. He got a storyline going on right now when it comes to NWO Red, and you could have votes when it comes to who you want to join the faction next, and when it comes to the storyline, what my case may be, he got that going on over there. So make sure you sub to him, B, and he also be having the NXT content. He goes live when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy right there. Good dude right there. And he got music out there too. So there you go.
All right.
And speaking of, I'm about to get up out of here. About to play some tracks real quick. And oh my God, I fucking got my diploma, you motherfuckers! Yes!
Yeah, man. Congrats to Sandman.
I love
Congratulations, my guy. Congratulations.
Sandman on that Jay Uso entrance where he hyping himself up before he comes out.
You know it. You know it, B. I'm just so happy, and we're gonna pull up again on Tuesday, B. Let's play some tracks real quick. Get us up out of here.
Have a big steak. Have a big steak first.
Steak and eggs, brother. Steak and eggs.
Yeah, brother.
Steak, cheese, eggs, and Welch's great. Yeah.
Woo!
And it was Biggie's birthday this week too.
Oh, Biggie laughing his ass off upstairs in Thug's mansion. Fuck you, Diddy.
Word.
Yeah, fuck off, Diddy.
Yeah, fuck Diddy, B. ASAP. And
we had it.
Bless for the victims out there, legitimate victims out there, stay blessed. And we hope all of you, male or female, find y'all closure and just try to stay positive and It's unfortunate what you went through. That's all I really gotta say when it comes to that. It's sad, but fuck Diddy.
Yeah, fuck him. Good night, you fucks.
We out of here.
I am here uproot with force, cause you like a fish and spill your sauce. Kill the track with no remorse. Spit those balls till I get hoarse. Break his face like I'm the man. It's no fact that I'm the man. Want my tracks on high demand. Smack your face with a cheap pen. Stick your throat with the guillotine. One man army with a team. Wanna scheme in your dream. Cannot run that laser beam. Niggas never had that block on lock. All that bullshit needs to stop. All you do is lie a lot. I had sacks right in my sock. What you do is search for a purse. Pop them shits like they all search. Put a grenade in your wife's purse. Top of the grade on this nice verse. Hit you with that Novocaine. All you had yourself to blame. Most these rappers have no shame. Welcome to my hall of pain. Bumming now, so don't get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Bumming now, so don't get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Break your graffiti in your face. Kill that beat, don't leave a trace. Hopefully don't catch a case. Opposition isn't safe. Bomber that is mad as fuck. Got it locked like Attica. Fuckery, I had enough. Growing up, I had it rough. But my family held it down. Let me get a couple rounds. Toast to my dudes at Ghost Town. Charlatans is not around. Zap the taste right out your face. Every day I paper chase. Have the safe at mother base. Use a waste of the human race. Huh. Shout come boss. Got my rivals seeing stars. Not celebrities retard. Hit in the dark, throwing darts. Now you know the consequences. Niggas on the way and hopping fences. Got it from the mud deep in the trenches. This track slapped hard, knock him senseless. Bumming now, so don't get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Bumming now, so don't get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. This bumper clock will never stop. Now pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. This bumper clock will never stop.